Hey guys, Lexus Driver here. Now you're wondering why I don't have my headphones on. The reason why I don't have my headphones on it's because my headphones still work, when it comes to playing audio. But the problem is my microphone's not working. So on this video, I'm gonna be recording without my headphones because I'm actually using the built-in microphone, and I had to do some adjusting so that way you can still hear me, but at the same time as I try to make sure there's not too much background noise. But anyways, now on this video, I'm gonna be talking about like what are the possibilities of what's gonna happen in part 2 of the final season of Beastars. It's not 100%, but this is just my best guess on what's going to happen. So when part 2 of the final when season 3 of season 3 of Beastars was released, we were actually going to get introduced to some brand new characters, although not all of them yet. I'm pretty sure they're going to save some for part 2, because part 1 we got introduced to, Yaya, Gosha, and also the main antagonist, Melon. But on this one, I'm pretty sure these are the characters that are likely going to be introduced in part 2 of the final season of Beastars. This character, Kiyu, she has the same characteristics as Haru, but the only difference is she's a fighter, working for likely for working for a prize fighting racket. So not only I would say Kiyu would be introduced, but I'm pretty sure we're going to get introduced to another character. We might get introduced to this character, San. So it's likely San might appear in Beastars. I don't know, but let's see what it goes once how it's going to go once part 2 is released. But on this one, it's likely that this character will have a bigger role in part 2 of the final season of Beastars, because after Melon left Legoshi for dead, it's likely Legoshi is now that he knows who Melon really is, it's likely Legoshi is gonna have to fight against Melon. It's gonna be a lot like how Legoshi is gonna fight Melon, just like how he fought Riz in season 2 of the final season of Beastars. But what I'm truly trying to say here is this character Kiyu. She has, like I said, she has the same characteristics as Haru, but the only difference is she's a fighter and she works for a prize fighting racket. And when it comes to the prize fighting rackets, I'm pretty sure Legoshi he's gonna have to be fighting Melon. He's gonna be fighting Melon in. My guess is it's going to be in a prize fighting racket, and also it's going to be boxing. So I'm pretty sure when Legoshi and Melon are going to be fighting each other, it's going to be boxing. And I'm pretty sure, since it's a prize fighting racket, it's going to be an underground cage fight. So my best theory is since Legoshi's gonna fight Melon, I'm gonna assume that Beastars, not like I said about Beastars, Beastars is not just the boarding school feel, like you see that in with Legoshi, Haru, Louis, Juno, etc. The boarding school feel. The Beastars series is also known for its criminal underworld feel, because we actually get to see Legoshi. Legoshi, he's working for a lot of these criminal underworld I'm pretty sure when it comes to the criminal underworld field, we actually have what's this called? We actually saw the red light district. And also the black market, where they sell meat, etc., etc. But I'm pretty sure part 2 of the final season of Beastars, it's going to be a prize fighting racket. Now, to recap on the red light district, what I'll say about that is, when it comes to the criminal underworld field, we actually got to see more of what's it like in the black market, and it also stuff like this. It kind of feels like you're in the red light district, because after Legoshi rescued Haru from the Shishigumi, it was at that point it was already late. It was late at night, and they have a long way to go to get back to school. So Legoshi and Haru, they had to stay in a hotel for quite some time in order to since it's late, they have to sleep, obviously. And then once morning comes, they would check out of the hotel and then go back to Cheriton Academy. But what I'll say is that that hotel Legoshi and Haru are staying just for tonight. Since it's late at night. What I'll say is that that's actually a no-tell motel, and I'm pretty sure you have no idea what I'm talking about here, but because I'm so used to this, American slang stuff and whatnot. But in Japan, it's called a love hotel. So basically, Legoshi and Haru, they're staying at a hotel. Well, in Japan, it's a love hotel, but I'll just say it's a no-tell motel. And Legoshi and Haru, they're sleeping together, and just for tonight, because it's late at night, and going to school and going back to the school is pretty far away. So I'm gonna say that Legoshi and Haru are staying at a no-tell motel. This is like in the red light district, and as the series continues, we get introduced to a strip club, where we see Cosmo and Luna, and also the manager of the strip club. That one we got deeper and deeper into the red light district of Beastars. We got introduced to Cosmo and Luna. They're both strippers in the Happy in Heaven strip club, and stuff like this. This is one of the reasons why I love Beastars. We get delved into the criminal underworld feel. You get like a sense of danger lurking nearby. You don't know what's gonna come at you until it's too late. I really like this kind of stuff. The boarding school feel and also the criminal underworld feel. But then once we reach season 3, part 1, it's still a bit of like the red light district feel. We see that there was a party held by Melon. He was actually holding a party, an underground party. The first time I saw it, I was gonna say that looking at what the interior looks like, and when we see the strippers, Cosmo and Luna, and also more and more partygoers, and as Cosmo stated, this underground party is for the wealthy class. So I would say that this is where that party is held, this is likely a brothel, and seeing that part, we got deeper and deeper into the criminal underworld feel of Beastars. Legoshi navigating his way through. But once part 2 of the final season of Beastars released, my best assumption is going to be a prize-fighting racket. And the reason why I'm going to say that it's a prize-fighting racket, I'm assuming it's going to be a prize-fighting racket. It's likely because we see that when we saw this character in the teaser, we get to see what are the new characters are going to be in season 3 of Beastars, the final season. This character right here, she's likely like a member who's in a prize fighting racket in the underground cage fighting. And I would say that she's gonna she'd be helping Legoshi train in order to go one-on-one with Melon and fighting this creep until he loses. Now, I would say that part 2 of the final season of Beastars, that's going to be my best assumption that there's going to be a prize fighting racket, and I'm pretty sure the Shishigumi, which is the mafia, the Japanese yakuza in Beastars. I'm assuming the Shishigumi are also going to be in part 2 of the final season of Beastars. It's likely they're going to participate in the betting. So this one kind of reminds me of L.A. Noire, in the case, the setup. So you see here Cole Phelps, Roy Earl, Mickey Cohen, and also a bunch of spectators. They're at the boxing stadium, and then there's this is what I mean, that why I would think that season 3 part 2 of the final season of Beastars, it's going to be a prize fighting racket. Because Legoshi is going to be fighting Melon. in a confrontation. And I'm pretty sure the way Legoshi and Melon are going to fight, it's going to be like how Legoshi and Riz fight initially in the Cheriton Academy boarding school shower area. So that's I would say that, you know, Legoshi and Melon, when they're going to be fighting each other, there's going to be a lot of boxing and whatnot. And I would say, you know, both Legoshi and Melon are going to be both shirtless and barefoot when fighting against each other. And since I would say this is going to be a prize fighting racket, it's likely there's going to be a lot of betting. There's going to be people who are going to be betting on Legoshi. There's going to be people who are going to be betting on Melon. And obviously, you know, when it comes to prize fighting rackets, there's likely going to be bookmakers. And for people who don't know what a bookmaker is someone who organizes the bets, calculate the odds, and pay off the winnings to those who won the bet. So yeah, so I would say that part 2 of the final season of Beastars, it's likely there's going to be there's going to be a prize fighting racket. And Legoshi, you know, the Shishigumi, you know, they really despise Melon having their boss, you know, considering what Melon did to one of the members of the Shishigumi. And also, you know, they really despise Melon so much. You know, even though Melon became their boss, the Shishigumi really despise Melon. So I would say that, you know, when Melon and Legoshi are fighting each other in the underground cage fight, you know, Legoshi's gonna be doing a lot of training. He's gonna have to train a lot in order to go one-on-one with Melon. He's gonna have to do a lot of boxing techniques and also wrestling techniques, etc., to take down Melon. Because I would say Melon is the creepiest antagonist in the series. He's much more creepier than Riz and the Chief Lion of the Shishigumi. He's creepy because, you know, he has the appearance of a gazelle, but he also has leopard characteristics, which is why I would say he's the creepiest antagonist in the series. And considering, you know, the fact that not only he's creepy, but he's also dangerous, because, you know, in the ending of part 2 of the final season of Beastars, he just left Legoshi for dead. So part 2 of the final season of Beastars, what I'll say is, you know, there's going to be, I would say, you know, we're going to get introduced to Kyu, you know, the character who's likely going to train Legoshi in order to defeat Melon. And I'm pretty sure the Shishigumi are also going to be in the prize fighting racket. And I'm pretty sure, well, I hate to say I'm pretty sure, but it's likely that you know, in prize fighting rackets, obviously you got to have bookmakers. So it's possible that there might be another major character who is likely going to be a bookmaker, who, you know, organizes the bets. As I said about the bookmakers, they organize the bets, they calculate the odds, and then they pay off the winnings to the winner who won the bets, who won the bet. So I would say, you know, there might be a character in the Beastars series who's likely going to be a bookmaker. But only one way to find out once part 2 of the final season of Beastars. But that's my best assumption of how part 2 of the final season of Beastars is going to be. It's likely it's going to be a prize fighting racket in a cage fighting, like, you know, an underground cage fighting of boxing. So, you know, that's why I had this screenshot here of L.A. Noire remastered the setup. You know, when Cole enters the boxing ring, and then there's absolutely a prize fighting racket. So part 2 of the final season of Beastars, it's likely going to be a prize fighting racket, but it's going to be boxing. And I'm pretty sure, you know, the Shishigumi, when they're going to bet, I'm pretty sure they're going to bet Legoshi that he's going to win the fight than Melon, because, you know, I would say that would probably be in retaliation for how Melon treated the Shishigumi when he was the boss. So I would say the Shishigumi, it's likely they're gonna side with Legoshi, and they're probably gonna they're likely gonna bet Legoshi that he's gonna win the fight. And also, you know, as I said about this, it's likely that's gonna be a prize fighting racket. But only one way to find out once part 2 of the final season of Beastars is released. So anyway, guys, that's all I have for this video. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, and be sure you hit that notification bell so that way you can stay updated on what new content I have on my YouTube channel. But anyways, and also, if you like this video, please don't hesitate to hit that like button. But anyway, guys, that's all I have for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye, and have a good day, everybody.